my god, dude.
Let's go. Dude, this is fucking great.
What's up, guys? What's up? So, we had a little journey today. So, unfortunately, we see that the seat's a little different here. And we got Joe, we got Casey, we got Gavin, our chauffeur today. Basically, the whole journey was, I'll explain it from the beginning. So, this morning, we picked up Gavin and Casey. We went up to Ohio because it was a whole issue with his car and everything. He no longer has the Mirage, which is kind of sad, but, you know, we move on, you know? But the thing is, so what happened is we had a whole journey. They basically it was the whole thing. If you want, we can discuss another video, but the most important thing, for me at least, is that we were going to have a double trip where we were going to get 2 cars today. So, as you see, this is not a G37 at all. This is not a G37 at all. So this is actually a Mitsubishi Evo. It's an Evo 10. Everything here. You got the manual transmission. It's GSR. We're heading back from where we got the car. It was in. Well, I'll just say it because I don't even live anywhere close to here. We got it from Louisville, Kentucky, which is pretty cool. Basically, just traded in the G. I was getting negative equity on it, pretty significant amount. So I was like, oh, I'll just trade it in. And now this car's in my name. So this is my car, and it's gonna have my insurance and my everything. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, the car that Gavin was gonna get. You want to explain what happened, Gavin?
So we got a text from the seller saying he took it on a quick spin, only to find out that it was bogging down at around 65 and seemed to be burning coolant. So most likely blown head gasket. It's not worth the trouble buying it. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else.
Yeah. So as far as that, I mean, we're one in one right now. So we just gotta find this man a car because what happened was basically they basically kind of like they sold the car and they didn't have a title. So like it wasn't his car, if that makes sense. Even though they sold it to him and they paid for it, it wasn't his car.
At a dealership?
Yeah, at a dealership. So never go in Cincinnati to Automotive Connection. Do not go there. They basically said, oh yeah, you can get the title. Yeah, we're gonna send it to you. And then essentially did not ever give us the title, which is awful. So, but yeah, we're on the way back to my house, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a walk around of the car as well. We got it all washed and everything, so it's all brand new. After my dad basically said, "Oh, you shouldn't get that. Your Infiniti is way more reliable," and you know, it was just kind of. I've always wanted the Evo, so like the one thing with it is I always wanted the Evo, and one of the things was this was an affordable Evo. This was like 24K, which is not bad at all. And then with my trade-in, this thing's probably going to appreciate, which is cool because it's a Evo. But unfortunately, Joe can vouch for this. I'm not in the Nissan family anymore, am I?
Yeah, you're just gonna leave us.
Well, but yeah, this thing's pretty nice. It has a lot of stuff that I would already have done to it. I think it has Fortune Auto coilovers on it, which is pretty cool. And as far as that as well, it has a nice so that's pretty cool. The most important thing is the stock sound system, the Rockford Fosgate. Woo! It bumps, doesn't it?
It does.
Like it shakes the back window. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy back here.
I'm not flipping back there, but I'm gonna learn how to drive manual better because I know how to do it, just not super well. So I'm gonna learn how to do that and then go from there. But it is in the car that I wanted. It's pretty much stock. It's got an exhaust and a suspension, but it has stock wheels. It is stock turbo. I don't think it's tuned. I don't think, but it doesn't look to be tuned. But I am living the dream right now. I was about to cry. That's how bad it was. I was about to cry because ever since I was 14, I have wanted this car, and I finally have it. And it's just crazy that I have this car, and I mean I'm paying a little more for this car, but it's my car. You know, it's my car, and it's a manual, so I get to learn that. And yeah, it's in Rally Red, which is my favorite color. I think that's just the red, which is pretty cool. I'll see you guys whenever we get to doing the walk around. So I'll see you. All right, redo number 1. So I just recorded this part of the video once before. I had my keys on me, so now we're gonna actually look at the Evo. So I'm gonna go out here outside of my house, mom's house, I would say. But yeah, here's the Evo. So there's the back tail light. I'm gonna try to not show my license plate because it's temp tag. But yeah, it's a nice red. It has a little button for your trunk right there. The taillights are the best. I don't know. I love how this car looks. I really do. Like, just a very good looking car. And surprisingly, it's pretty big. So if I go ahead and back it up a little bit, this is the car right here. So it's a pretty big car. I mean, not even gonna lie. That's an F-250 right there, and it's, you know, arguably not too much smaller. I thought it would be a lot smaller because it's a combat car. It's got some paint issues right here. Just need to buff that out, which is not an issue at all. I actually did that right after this here. But yeah, so here's my key. So this key is weird because it has it's not a key. It's a remote start. But if I go ahead and unlock the car here, it's kind of a little bit of a mess inside because I've been working out of it and everything. Got work shirts and everything. But this side's the clean side. So this right here, we took this down to Louisville. That's where I got it from, and we kind of were in it for a little bit, so that's why it's kind of like a mess. But as well as that, it's nice Rally Red. And I got a ticket already, which is awesome. Here's the window right here. So it's actually got the nice black trim, which is what I wanted. I wanted the black trim. This is literally the car I've wanted for like 10 years. The floor is actually really nice. It says Lancer Evolution on it. And yeah, so it is a manual, and it does have some issues with the trim here. All of which can be fixed though, so it's not terrible. I actually need to get a new surround. If anyone knows how to get a surround for this right here, this piece right here, that'd be appreciated. Or just a cover for it, because like it looks horrendous. Because it just comes off. Actually, it's coming off right now. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. So that's not the best build quality there, but you know. As well as that, like it's got the Recaros in it, so the Recaro seats right here. Got the harness bars. I'm never gonna use the harness bars, but still really nice. It's a manual. Whoever had this car before took good care of it, in my opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and get in here real quick. Oh, get to see my Kenwood radio. It's got the Kenwood radio. This is the driving position here, and everything. Also, it's in the morning, so it's very like, you know, it's very, very how do you say it? Whatever. And also, I have my first car mod. So look, my first car mod is right here. But yeah, so it's in neutral. Yeah, so I'm actually learning how to drive manual now. But yeah, it's got everything. It's got the all-wheel control here, which is pretty cool. So let me go ahead and start it up real quick, and then we'll go ahead and look at it more. So, all right, I'm actually gonna leave my door cracked so you can hear it a little more, because it is pretty good sounding. It has no resonators, so it's a little raspy, but it's not bad. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah. Also, the start key, it's weird. This little thing comes out, and it's literally just like a little, whatever you call it, like a little like thing you use to start it. It actually uses like a key. I can't use a key, but my key isn't a key. It's like a RF signal, something like that. So you just turn this right here. It's extremely weird, and I don't really understand it too much. Let's turn on my radio there, so we don't get the interference on the radio. Ooh, you know. But I do like the climate controls on here. They're pretty nice. It does have auto and climate control too, which is interesting. So you can just turn on auto, and it's basically that. It's just in the dual zone climate like the G had. But on here, I don't know if you can see that, it says tarmac. So if I press this button down here, the AWC button, it just gravel and snow. Tarmac. And it has 88,000 miles on it, which is not terrible for an Evo. I can change it from, oh, let me close the door. So I can change it from that to average miles per gallon. Yeah, it has quite a lot. Drove 400 miles since I got it, so yeah, I just leave it on that because it's the easiest for me. And overall, it's pretty awesome. Over here, they have the Rockford Fosgate tweeters and speakers down there. It is a little cramped in here, just not gonna lie, because I am 6'3", and this is how I'm sitting in it right now. So I'm sitting like pretty close to here, which is fine. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and clear that. There we go. But yeah, this thing right here kind of aggravates me because I just got this, and you know it's already coming up. Might just have someone like clear coat it or take it off and then fix, like paint it black, I guess. I kind of would like black on this. It would be kind of look cool, I guess. But as far as that, this car is actually super well like sized. For being an economy car, let me go ahead and do this because then you can see better. There we go. Now you can see better. It looks more like GoPro. But yeah, so it's pretty well sized. I mean, these seats are decently here. I sit close because I like to shift better that way. So I shift like that. And actually, when I was learning manual, I kept hitting my knee on the steering wheel because I was back too far. So that's awesome. And also, this doesn't look as bad as it does in camera. In camera, it looks horrendous, but it's not that bad. Like, you can barely see it in person. But yeah, it's not terrible. But the most important part, I feel like, is the speaker system in this. The speakers sound insane. So not only does it have that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, it has, so if we're gonna get out of the car real quick, and I'll show you what it has. Also listen to the exhaust sound. Alright. Back here, give it my receipt from Staples. You have a big old sub. I guess in like huge sub. And honestly, it's surprising that this trunk is as big as it is, because this is my hand for the trunk. My hand's pretty big. It's as big as my phone. But yeah, in here you have everything. You have your little pump thing here for the whatever, the all-wheel drive pump or whatever. And you have the sub. Then I have jumper cables in here just in case. Not for me, but for any one of my buddies who gets stuck. Under here you have a donut. And honestly, it's a pretty big donut, to be honest. Yeah, you can hear it rumble. Rumble and tumble. But yeah, and then as far as that, I'll go ahead and pop the hood real quick. Need some new struts. Yeah, so this is the front of the car here. Pretty aggressive. Honestly, it wasn't a front-end accident, which you can tell right here and over here. But it's not terrible. I mean, I genuinely am lucky that I got it for this price. Because I got this thing for about $24K. Traded in the G towards it. Got a decent amount of value for the G. Not terrible, not the best, but I did get a decent value. The only thing you can tell is that this thing doesn't always like to open right away. It kind of takes a minute to open. And you'll see up here that it won't open automatically. You hear it. Probably do it now. Yep, it says close hood because it pops. It's extremely weird how it just doesn't pop sometimes. I probably do need to get it fixed though. Under here is the engine with the turbo. Try not to drop my phone. Alright, so here's the engine right here. So it's the Myvec turbo. I forget exactly what engine it is, but yeah. It's got the dipstick there. All the fluids are topped off and everything. It's got an ETS charge tube or charge pipe, and an ETS cooled air intake that's 3 inches, which is insane. But yeah, as far as that, like it's pretty clean. I mean, it's probably the cleanest Lancer that I found, and for 24K, that's not bad, I would say. It was missing these clips. I put these clips in here that fit it almost perfectly, but yeah. Also, I didn't realize this, but this one vent up here, this one works and this one does not. That's kind of funny, actually. Think about it, you know. But yeah, as far as that, this is the Lancer. I'll probably go ahead and close this real quick, and then ahead and, yeah. Also, that is horrendous, but I'm fixing that. I'm gonna wrap that in the spoiler. That's what's gonna happen. But yeah, it kind of almost chops like a V8 almost. But yeah, this is the Evo. Overall, it's not too bad of a car. I forgot to show as well. It is on Fortune 500 coils. So if you see it's a little low, I do like how it looks. It's a little low, but not too low. So I don't scrape anywhere. It's just interesting. I just kind of, you know, do my thing. Also, there's a little bit of curb rash here. Ignore that. I'm gonna try to get that fixed because I do love these wheels. These wheels insanely good on the Evos. They look actually amazing. I'm also missing a lug nut. I didn't notice that. I'm missing a lug nut, so that's amazing. Yeah, I'm missing a lug nut. But I will see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna try to see what I can do about the this as well, because this is kind of up a little bit. And actually, that's active. It's an actual event. That's cool. Events the actual things. And whoever did this right here, which is a little light here. So if I unlock it real quick, I'll start with the car first, but I'll show you real quick. There we go. All right, so if I go here and I unlock it or lock it, it just does that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showing off the Lancer Evo. Finish you guys off with this view right here. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.